This is our session number 17. We are going to discuss about the rectangle command. This rectangle command will create a regular polyline. Generally, we can draw this rectangle using line command. If you draw by line command, each line is a different entity. That means if you draw a rectangle using line command, that has a 4 object. The same rectangle, if you draw by rectangle command, the 4 line will be considered as a 1 object. That is why it is set as a regular polyline. Okay. There are many methods to construct this polygon using our AutoCAD. The first method is corners. Just specify the opposite corners of the rectangle. Easily we can construct the rectangle. The length and width of this rectangle will be calculated based on these 2 corner points. Next method is directly we can specify how much x distance, how much y distance. That means how much length and width we want for the rectangle, we can specify. Then apart from this, important method is using area. So this much area of rectangle I need. So you can specify the area and construct the rectangle. Okay. Using these 3 basic method, we will get different features of a rectangle that we will discuss in AutoCAD. Okay. How can we access this rectangle in AutoCAD? Go to the draw panel. There is a rectangle icon. Just press this button. You will get the rectangle command. Okay. Now I'm going here. Choose the rectangle. Once you enter into the rectangle command, it is asked the specify first corner point, or there are plenty of options are there: chamfer, elevation, fillet, thickness, width. These options we will discuss later. This is what I said, features of the base rectangle. Let me draw a first corner and the second corner. Once we give the first corner and second corner, automatically the length and width of the rectangle will be decided. Okay, right. Similarly, I am going to give the first corner point. Now I am going to give the dimension. Dimension means x length, y width, or we can specify the length and width. This is called dimension. You can see here, specify length for rectangle. Just I am giving 50 is a length. Then specify width for rectangle. How much width I want? I want 25 width. I got the rectangle 50, 25. Just move the mouse. The command is not over. Whether you want a right side or left side or bottom left side or bottom right side, where you want this rectangle. Keeping the first point, the all other points will be oscillating. Okay, we can fix where you want. That's all. Next, first corner I am giving. I am going to specify the area. So I am going to give the area 500. That means 500 mm square. So area specified. So another important thing is either we can specify length or width, whatever it may be. So you can specify length or width. Let me go for length. I am choosing the length is 50. If I choose the length 50, what will be the width? It will be 10 only. See, all the rectangles are either it is horizontal or vertical. If you want to construct the inclined rectangle, that is also possible here. Okay, or EC is the shortcut for the rectangle. Just click the first point. Now you choose the rotation. So I want the rectangle of 45-degree inclination. You can see this is 45-degree rectangle. Now you can specify this rectangle by the opposite corner or using the dimension or using the area, whatever you like. Let me do this by corners. Okay, let me draw the rectangle, first corner and opposite corner. You see here, the corners of the rectangles are very sharp. That means 90 degrees sharp. I want to chamfer or I want to make curvature. Okay. So what I can do, rectangle command, choose the chamfer options. So chamfer option means flat at the corners. You need to specify 2 chamfer distance. Let me go for first chamfer 10, second chamfer 5. You can get the first corner and the second corner. See here, this is our first line. So here, first chamfer distance 10, here second chamfer distance 5. After this, this is the second line. So from here, this is 10 mm, 5 mm. So let me check this one. See, the x distance is 10, y distance is 5. Okay. So similarly here 10, 5, 10, 5, 10, 5. in anti-clockwise direction, it will be calculated. Now we have a flat corners. Similarly, I'm going to have a round corners. Go for fillet. You choose the radius, how much you want. Let me go for 5 radius. I'm constructing a rectangle using opposite corners. Even you can go for area or dimensions. Okay, right. Now the radius of the arc is 5. See, this is 5. Okay. Next is width. Okay. So now the width of the line is default. Okay. Now I want to specify some more width. Go for the width. I'm going to give the width 5. Just construct the rectangle. So whatever the properties I gave before a fillet, that is also taken. Now I given width, that is also taken. Okay. So you can see the width. Similarly, thickness. Let me go for thickness 5. So I didn't change the width. I didn't change the fillet. Now I'm giving the thickness also 5. What is the difference of these two? We cannot identify any difference in the 2D mode. Just go to the 3-dimension mode. You can see here width will be X and Y. Thickness will be in Z direction. You can see the difference. Okay. So this is thickness. Thickness means thickness will be considered in a other dimension. So X and Y is the width. Thickness will be in a Z direction. Next rectangle I'm going to choose. I'm going to take elevation. Elevation means from the XY plane how much distance you want to lift your rectangle. Okay. Let me go for this one. So what are the properties already now? Fillet 5, thickness 5, width 5. Now I'm going to give elevation also. Okay. Let me choose the elevation. Elevation I'm going to give 25. Just I'm going to draw the rectangle. Where is this rectangle? This rectangle, it is lifted from the base of the XY plane 25 mm. You can see now. Just rotate and see. You can see the difference. Okay. So from the XY plane, it is lifted to 25 mm. This is 5 mm thickness. Okay. That is the difference of the rectangle. Based on the rectangle command, I'm going to give you some exercise based on the mechanical, double acting cylinder, civil engineering, bathtub design. This is a basic representation of bathtub. Similarly, door. Okay. And use the features fillet, chamfer and create this practice drawings. Okay. This is the end of session number 17 about the rectangle command. Next, we are going to discuss about the ellipse command. Okay. Thank you.